morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds, it's by my doorstep.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the next episode of Chef Austin's Travels. This one's all about my time here in Rudder, what I got up to, why we're in Rudder, what we did in Rudder, and yeah, it's been a long trip. We've been here about a month, going on almost 2 months now, a month and 3 weeks. So yeah, check this video out and see what I got up to in Rudder. So upon arrival at Rudder, within the first few days, we went and looked at this amazing place called Korman's Kop. Also, it's about 10 k's outside of Rudder. It's known as the Ghost Town. It was named after a transport driver named Johnny Korman. And this place was discovered all the way back in 1908. And then the Germans began settlement here, where they built a swimming pool, a hospital, a ballroom, a power station, a school, a theatre, and a sports hall, a casino. They had an ice factory, as well as the first X-ray station in the whole of the southern hemisphere. This place was absolutely amazing. The history, the structure of the building is still there, and yeah, they're just doing what they can to preserve it and keep it going as a tourism destination. So with being in this town for long enough, I got to experience some of the natural beauty of this place, including the sunsets, the little mountains, the little holes in the mountains, the views from the mountains, and it was really such an amazing experience. Starting my day, I would have to empty the dinghy, take all the water out, bail it out, and then my day was ready to be an adventurous day. I could go ashore, climb mountains, and then from the mountain views I could experience all these amazing things. Check it out.
Yeah, that body's a blessing, girl. I ain't tryna pressure her, but she messed with the temperature. Heart wrote the song, but I am the messenger. Through the metropolis, there is no stopping this. Flowers and kisses, yeah. I heard you like chocolate. Light up the candles, tune up this channel. It's the ride of your life, girl. My room is Orlando, Bruce G the Mando. How much can you handle? I go commando. That body so blanco. I'm grateful. Thank you for the things you do and say to keep me faithful. Thank you for the time you take to keep my heart from danger. Funny how one stranger stepped in, made up all these changes for the better. Ooh baby, yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. 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 Ooh baby, yeah. And I'm about to dive in it straight to the bottom, cause there is no topping this. Pop, lock, and drop on your man if you copping it, baby.
Put him in the box. Put him in the box. We got the pictures. I got it.
This was me pulling in my first crayfish ever. Had no luck in the beginning, try again. And then after bringing in the first one, it was a downhill from there, and they just kept rolling in. But you can check, these are the sort of places the crayfish are. And I mean, when I first got here, I thought, there's no ways, I'm dying today. But we were successful. Right, first time we're doing a rock lobster. Gonna steam them and then cut them open, and we've got a garlic butter basting for the bra, or the barbecue. And then we're just gonna baste them on the grill. See how it goes. So yeah, I just, due to the size of them, steamed them for about 10 minutes. You can actually just steam them till they're nice and pink in color, and then take them out, leave them to cool down a bit, and then once they're chopping board, I cut them down long ways, so that I can put them shell side down on the barbecue, and then yeah, just baste them with that lemon garlic butter, and then this is the finished product. Right, and then the main reason why we ended up in Luderitz was to repair the rudder. So yeah, unfortunately I couldn't get videos of a lot of it. Of course we have to be hands-on on the boat. So the photos I've got was just from the group of us that did the work. Whenever someone got a free hand, they would just snap some shots. So yeah, you'll check how the rudder, what's left of our old rudder. Quite sad and disappointing, and then happy days when you get our new one. Check it out. So basically we just dropped the old rudder from the bottom of the boat out, and then took it ashore. We repainted an anti-foul layer. We did 3 layers on the rudder. So an anti-foul just stops or prevents sea growth to an extent on the bottom of the boat. Once it was all painted, we were ready to pull it back up, and through the shaft we just put an eye bolt and pulled it up from the bottom once it was nicely lined up. And then we were ready for action. So once the rudder was in, things just weren't in our favor in terms of weather-wise. So we decided, let's just take the dinghy out the water, let's give it a good wash at the bottom. We had a couple of leaks, so we just patched those up. Once the dinghy was all patched up and clean, back in the water, and then yeah, here's a little video of how it all went down. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I really appreciate it. Here's just a little video of a couple of more things I saw, and yeah, stay tuned for the next one. I'll let you guys know what the plans are, and yeah, thanks for the support. Hit the subscribe button, hit a like, and type me a little bit of a comment there. Cheers guys. A little tour up to Penguin Island via Penguin Tours on this catamaran. Pretty dope. The swells are quite intense, so it's pretty rough out here. Everyone asks inside how do you cover. Got a bit of a splash and a bit wet up here in front, but I mean, it's part of it, eh?
Oh, that's just how it goes. Rising up, right until we fall. Reaching in the dark, nothing's there to touch. I wish I could love. Oh, watching